Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday we had a Gen Z protest in this country, and the aim of that protest was to commemorate the 1 year Gen Z protest that claimed more than 60 lives. So this was countrywide protest. It was massive. In every corner of this country, there was protest. Now, with this protest, it was aimed at trying to stop police brutality during the protest, because if you try to find out on how the people died during the protest, it is funny. Some people were kidnapped. There was forceful disappearance. We were just finding lifeless bodies on the road. And some died with live bullets just in the protest. So that was the kind of situation that we were subjected to. So the aim of the protest was to stop that kind of attack. But then how did this operation end? Now, the Kenyan government again find itself in another trouble in attempt of what they were trying to hide. Now, there was another bad scheme here again to deal with the protesters. When you see a government making orders through the Communication Authority of Kenya to suspend or ban live television and radio coverage of protest. Some media houses experienced blackout. NTV, KTN, and many others. So the issue here is just one question. What was the intention of the government in attempt to disconnect the signals for these media houses to stop live coverage? What was the intention of stopping live coverage? That is the big question on this Punchline. Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, anytime we have a protest and you find out that police are now resorting to putting off the cameras, just know that a danger is ahead. There is something bad they want to do. They literally are attempting to compromise the evidence. They want to destroy the evidence. So that was the aim of the government. Here we are complaining about police brutality during the protest. Then the government we are complaining to show you indeed that these people do not have good intention with Kenyans. They goes ahead and then switch off the signals for media houses in order to stop live coverage. Walienda paka citizen wakaingia ndani, watu wa communication authority. So we are expecting any time wakwe off. But the funny thing is that even the international media houses were here. You know, BBC, CNN, Larry Madoyo was here, and these things were captured live on such international media houses. So even if you try to stop what is going on, what is being broadcast here in Kenya, you cannot stop it from the international media houses. So now listen to this. Here are some of the sad news that we got after the protest and the attempt by the state to stop the live stream. 3 youth were shot dead by police officers in Kitengela. This was during the protest. 3. In another news, 2 youth again shot dead by police officers at Ongata Rongai in Kajiado during the protest. The other information that I mind is that both Form 4 and Form 3 students were forced to join protest after 3 high school students were shot dead in Meru. Then again, the sad story is that another 1 person was shot dead by police officers in Embakasi, that's Nairobi. Now again, in Kikuyu, that is Kiambu County, a Gen Z was shot dead by police officers. 1 person also in Eldoret was shot by the police. Now, these are incidents that have been reported. Imagine of the many other incidents that have not been reported, not captured on camera. Imagine there are how many? The main reason, trying to stop the protest. The main reason of the protest, trying to reject or stop police brutality and killing during the protest. So, we are moving 1 step forward, 3 steps backward. Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? So, really, you find out that what we are fighting against, the injustice, the killing, it is still going on. The regime is yet to accept and make the correction. No wonder they woke up very early in the morning and the first thing they did, it was to put a fence on the State House Road, ile inaingia State House kule Ruto anakaa. Then they fence off the Parliament building. That was the first thing they did. So this was in preparation for such heinous act again. Once and huko, secure them, then you come and deal with the people. That was the situation that we were subjected to. And imagine with all of this now, Uganda is coming in to condemn what is going on in Kenya. So, of all the people, it is now Uganda coming in for Kenya. And this is what was shared by the Communication Authority of Uganda. Sorry, not Communication Authority of Uganda, I'm sorry. It is Uganda National Association of Broadcasters who came out to condemn the move by the government to ban live broadcast of the protest in Kenya. They're saying no. So when you go through this story, you definitely get to know the reason why the government, and there is no way these things can happen without the information of the president. There is one photo that was taken, by the way, all the way from Coast Region when Ruto and Raila went there for a burial function. And Ruto was on a phone call. So Kenyans were trying to connect the dots. Lazima, there's some information that they are relaying to him about the progress of the protest in the city and across the country. You see a tensed president, a man who is not composed. That was the state of that photo. So definitely there's no way these things can happen without the order from above. And who is this person that is above and giving the order? Definitely it is the president. So we are experiencing dictatorship back in this country. It's all about dictatorship. It's all about trying to silence people. It's all about gagging the media to unleash violence on peaceful protesters. So this regime is yet to learn a lesson. If they had learned a lesson, there's no way they will attempt to do what they did by blocking media to get an opportunity again to reclaim some lives. So again, it is a sad time to mourn other Kenyans who have died in a struggle to stop the killing. This is the only government where you ask for bread, they give you stone. So when you ask them to stop police brutality, they unleash police brutality. They don't learn a lesson. They are not ready to learn anything. They are not ready to listen. Gachagwa alikuja na chama akasema kwamba anasikiza ground. Hawa jamaa wangekuwa wanasikiza ground, there was no way they were going to kill the youth like what they did yesterday. It should have never happened, but it has happened. Very sad. I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.